Hello guys, in this SQL tutorial we will see what is data definition language. General data definition language is used to create a table, to delete or to alter its structure like adding a column or change its data type or rename a column. And a truncate means to delete all the records that is present in the table. So we are using MySQL to apply these commands. So let's open MySQL. So we have already opened MySQL. Let's type the password. So first we have to see what is the databases are present in the MySQL server. So to see the databases, we just write so databases. As you can see, there are 7 databases are there. Information schema is a database which stores the information of other databases, just like a data dictionary. Then these are the default databases that are originally in the MySQL server, that is predefined in the MySQL server, that is world, system. Okay, so to create a database, you just write create. You may use any uppercase or lowercase. There is no any restriction. So create database or name of the database. You can give. I will give employee database. So suppose a school database. So semicolon, then click on OK. Here you can see here the query is OK, means the query is successfully executed. So now we are applying this DDL command. So you have to create a student table. So to create a student table, we have to use the syntax create table. The name of the table is student and the parameters. Column 1, what will be the column of the table, what will be the field of the table. Okay, so roll number, name, marks will be the field of the table. So let's write the syntax. So first create name of the table, it's school, not school, it's student. Then the parameters, the fields, first is roll number, roll, and it is a type of integer. Okay, so integer and having size 10. So these are the data types. We will create a video about these data types. Then name, student name, and it is a variable character of size 10, not 10, maybe 100. Then marks, student marks, which is a float, 20. As you can see, I have written lowercase plus uppercases. There is no effect, there is no restriction. You can use uppercases as well as lowercases. If you want to use uppercases, the syntax will show to a beautiful level. So let's click enter. So here you can see no database selected, means you have to select a database. To select a database, you just type use. We have created school database, so type school, use school. So when you use this database name, you can enter into the school database. Then after that, I am using up arrow key to change my command. As you can see, we have write this command. So click enter. It's okay, means our table has been successfully created. So if you want to see what's the table, if the table is created or not, just type DESC, name of the table. The name of the table is student table. So student, STUDENT. So you have seen our table is successfully created, and its field means the columns, roll, name, marks, and the types are there. And these are the constraints. We are not applying this constraint in this video. When we are dealing with constraint, then we are using this constraint in this statement. So let's delete this table part 2. Okay, then just type drop. So the syntax of the deleting a database is that the syntax is drop table or name of the table. Just typing this syntax, the table will be deleted. Okay, so just type drop, name of the table is student, drop table student. As you can see, the database is deleted, so the table is deleted. When you again type DESC, name of the table is student, here you can see student. School student does not exist, means there is no table, or you can also see by show tables. Empty set means there is no data about the tables in the database school. Okay, so let's again create the table. So we have created the table. Let's now alter this table, means we have to add some extra column in this table. So to add extra column, so first we look up the syntax. What is the syntax is? The syntax is just right, alter table, name of the table, here just a student, and add. For adding a column, just type add. Suppose we are adding address of the student, address, and we have to specify the data type. Okay, very character length of type 200, means we can give a character or a string of 200 length. In semicolon, then click OK. Here you can see query JK means query successfully accepted or executed. So when you see again DESC, description of the table, DESC of student, so you can see address has been successfully added in our column, in our table. So if you want to delete this address, again you have to go for this drop command. Always drop in databases is for delete. So delete purpose we use drop command. So if you want to delete a database, so you have to use drop command. Sorry, if you want to delete a column, you have to use alter plus drop command. So what to do? Alter table, name of the table is your student, then drop address, then click enter. As you can see, query successfully executed, and 0 rows affected means no rows have been changed because we are not inserting any row. Okay, so when you see DESC, the description of the table student, address has been deleted. Okay, or if you want to rename any column in that database or in the table, not rename, if you want to change the data type of any column, use modify, means alter plus modify command, that is alter table, name of the table is student. So here, just for example, we are changing the type integer to character of this roll number. So what to do? Just type alter table student, modify, the column name is roll, just specify the data type, that is character. We want to change to character, it is previously integer, so type char int, varchar 100. So you have seen that it has been changed. For checking, just type DESC, name of the database student, name of the table is student. So there is the role has been changed to type varchar, that is variable character. So it must be offset that roll number must be in number form or integer form. So you can change back to integer. And I can check DESC student. Yes, it has been changed back to integer. Okay. So if you want to change or rename any column to another name, use rename command. So the syntax of this rename command is alter table. Just type name of the table is your student and type rename. Rename is for changing the name of the column. Rename, and here the special is your column must be specified. The column itself, the keyword must be specified. And here I want to change the name to student's name. So type name to student's name. SQL doesn't support any space. You can't give any space. If you give space, it may be throwing some error. So let's give some space. As you can see in the name, it is showing some error, so we can't give any space. So the query is successfully executed, and let's see the description. As you can see, the name has been changed to student's name. Okay, so far we have seen about this create, drop, alter and truncate. Let's see about truncate. So let's insert some value in the database. This is an DML language, DML statements. We will see in the later videos. Insert into name of the table is student. We'll focus in the DML. So let's for trial basis we have to insert a value. What this truncate is mean for, we want to check. Okay, so insert into student name of the table, then just type values. In the values, first is roll number, so 2010, any random name, course name. Always remember the strings are written in always in single quotes. Then marks maybe 67. So one row is added. Let's insert multiple rows. Another row. So what is truncate is? Truncate is used to delete multiple records. So what are the records? The records are, just use select command. Select name of the table is student. So these are the records. So when we are using this truncate command will delete all the records, means all the rows from the table. So the syntax is truncate, truncate, truncate table, name of the table is student. Yes, it is successfully executed. When you again fetching the data, this select statement is in DML statement. Just for trial basis you have to see what will happen. Select star on the student. Empty set means no rows are there. So this is the truncate command which is used to delete all the rows from the table. Okay, so in the that's it guys. In the next video we will see about DML statements. So thank you.